So Ethan Klein just dropped a video called Content Nuke on Keemstar, which is basically kind of a content cop that idubbbz used to make. And it's basically a video of Ethan calling out Keemstar for various things he's done in the past and also some recent stuff. And it's a pretty good video, but there are some things that I disagree with that I want to talk about in this video. And before I go any further, I want to say I'm not a fan of Keemstar, nor am I a fan of h3h3productions. I'm completely neutral in this video for the most part, and I feel no hate towards Keemstar or Ethan Klein, but I'm still no fan of either of them. And with that being said, let's get right into it.
We all got internet personas, we hide behind.
Alright boys, my name is Lane, so welcome back. So I've taken 4 main points from Ethan's Content Nuke video that I want to talk about, and some I agree with and some I strongly disagree with. So yeah, let's get right into it. Alright, so number 1. Okay, so in Ethan's video, Ethan talked about how Keemstar doesn't believe in mental health. And that's a pretty good point, I can't lie. Like, I completely agree with Ethan. Mental health is 100% real and it's a really serious issue. Just look at what... I hate to bring him up because I'm gonna talk about him anyway later in the video. Just look what happened to fucking etika. Mental health is real. And Ethan pointed out that Keemstar thinks that people use mental health to get attention from people and to get people to feel bad for them, which is fucking insane, Keemstar. What the fuck?
The drug companies invent all these illnesses so they could sell drugs to morons. Social anxiety 100% is a fake invented illness, so they can sell you drugs and make millions. Stop being weak. Society is literally going to die if you keep this bullshit up.
So as you guys can see, that's definitely an oopsie from Keemstar. Anyway, number 2. Okay, so Ethan also made a point that Keemstar made that whole Dramaalert about this apparent pedo called Tony, which he turned out to not be a pedo. He actually just turned out to look like a pedophile, and Keemstar got everything wrong and he completely fucked up. And I agree, it's definitely a really fucking bad mistake to make as a news channel with such a big following, because a lot of Keemstar's fans went over to Tony's Twitch channel and started harassing him and shit, to the point where this poor old man literally started crying.
I'm not calling him. I'm not telling him my phone number. I don't want that guy to bother me no matter what. I don't want his money. I don't want his apology. Because, you know, I know who and what I am. And my real friends know who and what I am. And they stuck by me. Thank you very much for everything. And don't think I'll ever forget all the nice words you folks had to say to me. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
But in Keemstar's defense, he was really quick to take down the video and correct himself, and he even said sorry to Tony and offered him a large amount of money. And Keemstar clearly knows he fucked up, but he corrected himself and he said sorry. I don't really know what else you can expect from Keemstar. Like, he literally said sorry and corrected himself and even offered money to Tony. And I feel like I probably couldn't have handled this situation better myself. So I'm kinda iffy on this, because in some ways I agree with Ethan and in some other ways I agree with Keem. So yeah, I'm really neutral in this specific point. But I feel like everybody makes mistakes. Good, bad, whoever you are, everybody makes mistakes. And I feel like the only way to truly move on is to say sorry and correct your mistake. And I feel like Keemstar tried his best to do that. And let's move on to point number 3. Ethan more or less blamed Keemstar for etika's death, which is completely fucked up in my eyes, and I strongly disagree with that point. There is no way that Keemstar literally fucking killed etika. And I don't even understand, why is etika being used as a weapon against someone else? The man is fucking dead. It is so fucking tragic what happened to etika. Just fucking let him rest in peace. But yeah, I strongly disagree with Ethan. Keemstar is not the reason etika killed himself. That's insane. Even though Keem might have tweeted some dumb shit and not taken etika too serious, doesn't mean Keemstar automatically is one of the reasons that etika ended up committing suicide. No one could have known how bad it would go for etika. May he fucking rest in peace, and let's move on. Let etika rest, please, God. Alright, so point number 4, GFuel. Okay, so Ethan also talked a little bit about GFuel and why they even are sponsoring Keemstar when he's done all of this shit.
Keemstar's got a bottle of GFuel somewhere in his house that's actually a Horcrux. How is GFuel still sponsor this guy, by the way? GFuel brought to you by false pedophilia accusations. Chug it, GFuel.
Get it now at gfuel.com.
Go fuck you.
And I also, if I recall correctly, the interview brought to you by the SWAT murder was also sponsored by GFuel. Use code KEEM for 10% off of your life.
And I have to say, I strongly disagree with Ethan on this one as well. I feel like going after someone's sponsors is just fucking retarded because it will bite all of us in the ass in the end, trust me. We don't want another fucking adpocalypse to ruin YouTube even more. Now that AdSense is completely gone, the only thing us YouTubers have left is sponsorships. When you go after another YouTuber's sponsorships, you are literally trying or taking away their only source of income. Now am I saying that Keemstar is going homeless because of this? Hell no, Keemstar's a fucking millionaire. But not every small YouTuber is a fucking millionaire. So don't make it a trend to go after people's sponsorships when you disagree with them. And Keemstar also ended up getting dropped by GFuel, which is kinda sad because his GFuel kinda slapped though. But yeah, in conclusion for today's video, Ethan's Content Nuke on Keemstar was a pretty decent video with some good points, but also a few points that I disagree with. Being the whole Tony pedophilia accusation situation and Etika's death and the GFuel sponsorship. I strongly disagree with those 3 points. But yeah, that's all I have for you guys today. I hope you have an amazing day. Leave a like if you did enjoy, subscribe, follow my Twitter, join the Discord server, turn on post notifications for fuck's sake, man. Do it. Please do it. Man, I need it. Peace, peace.